So I may not be able to stop in and join in on the chat, etc. But this needs to be sort of brought up. This has just come to my attention, and it's very important, pertinent, because it's in Birmingham. Excuse me, I'm just finishing my lunch. I do apologise. So, quick impromptu stream. Need to get this covered and out there as quick as possible. Now, I don't know whether it's going to work because I'm running this off my phone. So let's just flip the screen. So as you can see here, multiple people stabbed next to the primary school in Birmingham as armed counter-terrorism police and air ambulances have rushed to the scene. So the adjacent primary school has been put in lockdown. This was updated at 13:33 hours today. So let's just, I'm covering it right now. That's why I'm going to, sorry if it's a bit hard to read because I can't turn the phone because it won't stream otherwise for some unknown reason. In any case, multiple people have been stabbed outside a primary school in Birmingham with counter-terror police unit and air ambulance on the scene. The incident occurred on Bridge Road in Alum Rock. So if anyone knows the Alum Rock area, it's very popular with the Allen snack bars. But in any case, where a victim is said to be lying in the street, officers performing CPR. The adjacent primary school has allegedly been put on lockdown, I would imagine it would be, as multiple ambulances at the scene attending to those injured in the incident. Reports from eyewitnesses describe a woman with bloodied hands screaming from an upstairs window, with reports a passerby tried to run the knifeman over. My God, sorry, I can't see all the screen. As he repeatedly stabbed at his victim. There's a picture of the armed police turning up. Eyewitness accounts claim that he then fled inside a residential block of flats, with further reports indicating gunshots were heard from inside the building. Video footage shared with GB News depicts droves of emergency vehicles and established police cordons. Armed officers gear up and enter the active zone. Footage shows pedestrians and vehicles being ushered around the containment area as a person can be seen from the top floor window, residential property, dangling their arm from the window. There you can see that covered in blood by the looks of it. One clip shows police dog unit arriving at the scene with a German Shepherd being led by one officer towards colleagues attending the victim. The nearby school and church, local police forces and Home Office have all been contacted, more to follow. So this is some breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. So there you go. Yet again, it's happened. Another stabbing, this time near a school. Again, absolute madness. If there's any more updates before the end of the day, I'll come in to sort of give you an update on what's going on. I'll be keeping an eye on this. But I just thought I'd quickly pop on. I'm going to finish my lunch now and just bring this breaking news because it's quite important. Obviously, because I'm a Brummie and I know Alum Rock. My dad actually grew up. Do you know this is supposed to be an IGC? Well, Joe, anything's possible. I am neither going to confirm nor deny that, Joe, because I can't. I just simply can't. The information is scant at best. We're relying on eyewitnesses and hearsay. Mental health card. Hello, John. You can guarantee 100% it'll be a mental health card. Whether it is or whether it isn't seems to be completely irrelevant nowadays. It's the standard response to any of this. All I do hope is that no one has actually died from this, and I hope they all make a swift recovery. Birmingham Choir Boy. It's Alum Rock. It is a hotbed for the Allen snack bars of the world. So almost pretty much guaranteed in that area. And that's not some people, you're being right. No, if you know, Alum Rock's one of those places that Jess Phillips denies is a no-go area. That's all I'll say. I wouldn't want to go down Alum Rock in the daytime, let alone nighttime. So other than that, I cannot give you any more speculation because I don't really like to speculate. I tell you as I see it and how I think it is. And as somebody keeps showing out, remember, anything else said other than that report is just my humble opinion. Nothing more, nothing less. So there you go. I just thought, as I was just perusing the internet while I was about to have lunch, I thought it would be interesting. Well, not interesting. It's another reflection. I mean, literally yesterday in Edinburgh, we had a lunatic running around with two knives, and that was right next to school. And some people who lived nearby there have contacted me saying he attempted to get into a nursery. That's what they said. I'm only reporting what I was told by people who live in that area. So, yet again, and of course, nothing will happen. News yesterday. Yep, exactly. The news yesterday. So I'm just going to bring it back up and see if there's been any more updates, as this is today. Apparently, definitely says today, 3rd. Yep. Just seeing if there's any other updates before I go, because I need to finish my lunch. Times are ticking. Chas Cohen guilty of student murder, Saudi Arabia. No surprise. There's nothing. The thing is, it should surprise us, but it really doesn't anymore. What makes it worse is it desensitizes it and makes it normal for everybody. Everybody just goes, "Oh well," and we've got to stop accepting this crap. And it's not right. It really isn't right. Absolute madness. So again, as I bring it to a close, some people, multiple, it says multiple, then the report says 1, 5 arrested, 2 stabbed in Albury. Fuck's sake. It never stops, does it? Oh, and by the way, just for anyone you're thinking, if you think London's the stabbing capital of the world, it really isn't. It's Birmingham. It's Birmingham. Aidan, exactly. The thing is, we shouldn't have to be able to reel it off, but we have to, because that's what happens, and nothing gets done. Internal reflection, the mind is corrupted in the spirituality. Makes my blood boil every time. I never get used to this kind of vile acts done by cowardly men. It's just... It makes me wonder where we're going to end up. Really, genuinely, I do wonder where we're going to end up. It's just absolute madness. And of course, things will... When we say things will get worse, they will get worse. It's bad now. And we just seem to be just ignoring the fact that, well, certain people do. I think they know when after what happened on the round on the 27th of Piss this round. Yeah, I agree. It's going to get a lot more heated right then, you wonderful people. Thanks to the 62 people who've just hopped on. Awesome, amazing. Didn't think it would get why UK getting involved? Because we were always going to get involved. That was the whole point. And apparently we're not. We're not actually getting involved. We're purely defensive. That it is what it is. Amazing how half the population is still asleep. I don't necessarily think they're asleep. I just think they're just too scared to admit what's going on. Putting the FR cameras outside school, but yeah, I wonder. Facial recognition, but they won't. It's a worldwide problem, mate. I know it is. It's just... It's worrying to see where it's going, isn't it? Let's be honest. Hi, Denise. I said I'm going in a minute. I'm going to try and finish my lunch. It's just that this popped up about the stabbing Bob in Alum Rock near a school. Obviously, because you all know I'm from. 2 people confirmed dead in Alum Rock. Two more lives wasted, I guess. I just wonder what's going on. Let me just before I go, because I've got to finish eating. I'm starving. Let's just get it up. I'm going to have a quick search. Let's see if we got any any more updates, anything new. Right, 14 minutes ago. Right, except, well, the Telegraph are covering it, saying counter-terrorist police at stabbing near a primary school, but obviously can't read it because it's the Telegraph. They won't let me because it's behind a paywall. Right, let's go on the Mirror, see if I can get updates on the incident. Right then, so yeah, I accept. Right, so far, what we have, let me flip the screen quickly. So the key events, there you go. This is update is 2 people injured, including a woman. Police arrest a 32-year-old man. Primary school placed under lockdown. Police race the screen after support Alum Rock. Absolute madness. Absolute madness. GB News paywall 2. For some reason I managed to get through it. I don't know. Let's have a look. So I'm just quickly looking. I'll just bring these up as I can see them. That's one of the pictures of the armed police turning up. That fence, the fence there, that's the school. That'll be the school. Right then, I'm going to share this purely because it could be important. So, if you know anything about this stabbing, can you contact the Crime Stoppers number on 0800 555 111 and quote an incident log 2105 of 3rd March. That's my that's my community service for that done. But if you know anything about what happened in Alum Rock, please give the police a call. At the moment, they're still reporting 2 injured, and that was at 13:44 hours. I'll bring it up. So there you got the timeline. So they've arrested a 32-year-old man after another man was stabbed in Alum Rock. We were called to Bridge Road after 12:06 following reports of a man being seriously injured. Firearms officer deployed. 32-year-old man was arrested in connection with the stabbing and is currently in police custody. But at the moment, it still stands as 2 people injured, including woman. So 1 man, 1 woman are still marked up as injured. Right then. I'm going to leave it at that, I think. Let's go and finish my dinner. Thank you so much for the 64 people who popped on this very impromptu live stream. It was just important to get that information out there. Obviously, as I said before, because I'm a Brummie and it's in my area, I'm going to say something. It's important, if I get the opportunity, to report these things as they come. Literally, as you can see, completely ad hoc. I mean, I've still got my dinner, which I'm going to try and finish off now. But in any case, you all stay safe out there, as we can see, and it can turn in a heartbeat. So all be safe, look after each other, keep your heads on a swivel. I'm done. Like, share, subscribe, the usual malarkey that you're supposed to do to these YouTube channels, and I keep forgetting to tell everybody. And I'd usually quaff my hat, but I haven't got it on because I'm indoors. So until the next one. And now I've got to figure out how the hell I stop a live stream on here. Yeah, I found it.